Here we are back again in the 16th century, mighty Bohemia. We currently have a lot of little guys, little dudes running around. We have a lot of Danish dudes, some Würzburgian dudes. Meanwhile, we got our dudes and some Danish dudes running around in Würzburg. This is because we just finished a war. A war with Würzburg in which we stole Bamberg. Very nice. We would like to core it, but we need administrative power for that. We are returning home with our army, which is good. What will we want to do with our diplomat though? Something we need to figure out right about now. We could send him to Thuringia, but we got a peace truce thing here, which will last for how long? This is good things to know. For 5 years, so we'll wait with that. It's not necessary right now. We could go for Oberpfalz or neither Bayern, and neither Bayern will give us more border with Austria, so probably go for Oberpfalz. Palatinate hates the crap out of us because we abandoned them and dishonor the alliance. It's an option. Another option would be pushing against Brandenburg. We already have a claim on Neumark. We could get one on Wittenberg, which would give us a border to Leipzig, which means we can then make a claim on Leipzig. But that's pretty far to go, and Denmark's got claims all up in this here Bamberg. We don't want to piss them off too much, at least not now. Would be great getting Casus Belli on Saxony though, because I think, assuming the sieges go our way, we can vassalize them. We couldn't vassalize Würzburg because Denmark got all siege happy and would have stolen their vassaldom from us. I think we're actually gonna send them to Nuremberg, get a claim on Ulm, and possibly be able to vassalize Ulm. Trier isn't very big, and his other friend is Hesse, and Hesse isn't very big. Though there's always the threat of Austria intervening. But we do have Denmark, and I believe we're also allied with Scotland. Yes. Though if they'll show up or not, that's a big question mark. But yeah, we'll send our guy, our whatever he's called, Joseph, over to Nuremberg to fabricate a claim. Trier wants military access. Why do you want military access? You're not at war with anyone. You might be planning a war. Sure, why not? We could possibly build something because we got a fair amount of money. We're 1 year ahead of time on military tech, so we probably want to save our military power to upgrade this as soon as possible. We could use our diplomatic power on infrastructure though, because this isn't very useful for us. All the colonial and navy stuff. Trade could be useful, but we're not too trade involved at the moment, and of course administrative technology is very useful, and I believe we're fairly far behind in that. Well, the Palatinates got that too. Maybe we're not. Oh, we're somewhat behind. Yeah, we're behind. We're behind on that. However, we do have over 200 gold. Oh, sorry, expenses. We have over 200 gold and we need not that much for these. Maybe we'll go for one of those. We'll try to save for our manufacturing. Not sure how much good that will do, but I'm hoping it will give us just a huge amount of money. We got our half-bastard heir. And we're waiting on religious unity. Right here. How long? 1551, it'll be a while. Let's speed up and speed up again. Sit back and wait. Not much we can do, we gotta wait for stuff to happen. Monasteries Act in Hanover. Hanover is a lot smaller than I remember them. I think they lost a bunch of wars and Ulm discovered our agent trying to fabricate claims, which means aggressive expansion. -42, -36, -26, but that really doesn't matter because they hate the crap out of us. These guys are okay, despite the aggressive expansion. How are you doing? Yeah, that's not that dangerous. Is there any chance that maybe... No. Oh? You're saying I am not eligible? Is it because I'm a woman? You don't want an empress? That sucks. Oh. I can vote for Saxony. I will vote for Saxony and hope the Austrian bastard dies really quick. I just want the freaking thing away from them, and Saxon is Protestant too. That'll be good, I think. There's no imperial reform. The empire is run very poorly. Is the Palatinate up to something? Palatinate is not up to something. Or anything. We now have some religious turmoil apparently. Reports have reached us that the Emperor is planning to march against all Protestant states in the Empire. He is determined to cleanse the Holy Roman lands of all heretics before the end of the year. I believe we've had this already. If we are to stay true to our faith, we'll have to make preparations. We're gonna have to proclaim some more religious independence, lowering our opinions in Austria by 400, or ridiculously stupidly revert to Catholic in Moravia, and we don't want that. So proclaim independence and hope we have the Danish and Scottish support if he decides to attack us. England has converted to Protestant. How big is England now? They have their glorious 4 provinces here. That's good for them. We now have a political crisis. Political crises may occur from time to time. They often involve a conflict between a ruler and the parliament, unrest among the nobility, or conflicts of interest between the nobility and the merchants or religious leader. It's a lot of wars. They may occur sometime, and they involve conflicts between people, basically. So, piss away some stability or some legitimacy. We're already losing legitimacy due to our unlawful imperial territory. We actually have enough administrative power to start making Bamberg a core. We do not have enough to boost our stability if we lose some. But that's gonna have to be what we do. We're losing stability. And we'll now have to spend it on boosting our stability back up. And we have a claim on Nürnberg. Riga has religious civil disorder. I got a claim here. Now I'm gonna have to check something. Does this do uncontested cores there? Uncontested like claims doesn't impact anything, does it? Maybe? I don't know. We can't go to war anyway, we have too much war weariness, our manpower reserves are completely drained. So let's see if we can't send them to make someone happy. Our dude here. What about Bavaria? Why not? Improve relations with Bavaria. Once you've done that, we might send him to Saxony. And we got a conquest causes belli on Ulm. Very good. And dudes from Brandenburg are running all over the place. We discovered an agent in Bohemia. Hungary is making claims on Moravia. Good for you. And we can now invest in new diplomatic tech. That's probably a good idea. We don't really have anything important to do with that right now. We will have something to do with it when we're gonna turn these Bavarians into Czechs, but we need to core it first. And that won't be until after we've got our stability back. So I think we're gonna spend this. 420 diplomatic power. It'll give us new boats, which is completely useless, of course. Naval morale, which is also useless. Increase our naval maintenance, which doesn't mean anything to us, and our colonial range, which doesn't mean anything either. So, carracks and caravels. Development of the Latin sail allowed carracks to sail much closer to the wind than earlier vessels. Enhanced maneuverability made them superior to other ships. Good for them. Now they'll be able to sail on our tiny little rivers much better. Augsburg has declared war on the Palatinate. Augsburg is one of these little guys, isn't it? Right here. They're at war with Poland, the Palatinate, Oldenburg and Flandern. That's bad. Würzburg, Trier, Augsburg, Cologne and Bavaria. They're little guys fighting big guys. They might still make it, you know, cause Poland's kind of over here. Cologne wants access. I actually want the Palatinate to lose. And maybe lose a few provinces so they're weaker. And I can swoop in later like some kind of vulture. So Cologne, you got military access, sure. That's a lot of requests. Hesse, why not? Augsburg, go ahead, and Bavaria, sure, why not? Würzburg, we were just at war, but if that suits your fancy, go ahead. Riga declared war on Novgorod. We're still waiting for 450 ducats. What do we have here? Military access from Switzerland. Who are you actually fighting? Are you fighting... You are fighting the Palatinate, so you can have access. How is the financial situation, the economy looking? We still have a lot of inflation, but not as high as it once was. And the missionary is almost done, and we can almost afford to get our things back. Friesland declared war on Oldenburg. And that's up here somewhere. Fairly out of the way. Let's see, one more month and we can boost our stability. And Friesland wants military access, why not? Oh, France wants military access. And the Timurids declared war on Kazan, boosting our stability. And France, who are you fighting? You are fighting the Palatinate. I think that's two different wars, yeah. You know what, France? I don't really think you need access, so it's fine. You can just go away. You gotta draw the line somewhere, and France is a bit too much, I think. 50 administrative power. Ah, war exhaustion. Our war exhaustion is dropping, so our cost here is as well. And we've stopped improving relations with Hungary. They still really don't like us, but they really don't like us less. Here, Wojciech Velen has returned and Lithuania declared war on Crimea. We'll now send our dude to improve relations with Saxony. We'll check in here. So hopefully... No, damn it! Austria got 3 guys on their side again. It's the Palatinate that always ruins everything's. They're assholes. Big asshole, they say. Big, weirdly, oddly shaped asshole. Riga solved the religious issues. Aachen accepted religious unity with Austria. Became Catholics. Don't know what they were, but it sucks. Austria demands that we return unlawful territory, which is probably Bamberg. The Emperor of Austria demands that we return the province of Bamberg to the Holy Roman Empire. Denying this request will seriously impact our relations with the Holy Roman Empire. So declining will have the following effects. The revolt risk and this stuff is really crappy, and everyone likes us less. All the Holy Roman Empire states. Oh, hang on. We cannot accept this. We're not gonna give up what we rightfully stole. And this might mean Austria attacks us, in which case we'll attack back, I suppose. Alsace has insulted us. We cannot declare war on Alsace. I really don't want to do that, because they're too far away. Actually, they're only 2 provinces away. 2 provinces, but 2 countries. I'm afraid we'll stretch too thin. And we're not actually in a fighting position at the moment still. We can spend diplomatic power here, we'll do that. Get rid of our war exhaustion. But it's still a problem. And we'll have to harsh treatment these guys. So I don't think we'll push that insult, unfortunately. But we'll start working on coring Bamberg. Will be good, fine and nice. And we got our manpower going up. Once this is topped off, we'll start considering further military exploits. We are losing that insult on Alsace. Aachen declared war on Alsace though. That's good for you, Aachen. Good luck. Good luck. Although now apparently our production research is flawed. The new techniques in our production are rumored to be flawed, and several leading nobles argue that we should discard them and go back to the old and tried methods instead. So either we lose 50 administrative power or we lose 10 prestige. That unlawful territory is wreaking havoc on our prestige. And that uncontested core isn't doing very well either. Where is it? Is it over here somewhere? But it is. It is. It'll take a long time for us to lose that core, and not very long to lose that. Well, less time to lose that. It's a problem, isn't it? I would like to get those back, but I'm not confident to go to war with Poland, considering there's like 18,000 troops standing right there. We have 15,000 total. Not even with the backup of Denmark. I don't think it's a good idea. They got a bunch of scary allies as well. I'll probably just eat the prestige. We'll lose it sooner or later anyway. Ignore him. I don't want to lose that administrative power. I need that. Is there anyone here? Might be sensible. That might actually be useful. It will counter, if I get him, he'll counter the unlawful territory. It'll cost 2 gold. So the question is if that's worth it. It's a good question. I actually think... I will get him. It is 28 gold. And hiring cost, which is kind of crappy. But a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Actually, a woman's gotta do what a woman's gotta do, because we're a queen. Alspeta. It's gonna take us some time to recover that, especially with the decreased income from paying his salary. More local recruiting. Our decision to ensure that local privileges will be honored has meant that peasants are keen to defend their villages. This in turn has the added benefit of people being less resentful about serving in our military. We're gaining 50 manpower in Oberlausitz. That's cool. That is cool. Where is your... there's your manpower. You are in the way. Here. That's cool. Not really a lot happening, and we don't have anything else, anything cool to change to right now. Don't have the technology, and time was paused, so nothing were happening. Not good. Brandenburg declared war on Würzburg. Okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. Palatinate wants military access. No thank you, Palatinate. You can go do something unspeakable to yourself. What do we have here? We're done improving relations there. Bavaria is attacking Poland. You're slightly outnumbered, especially now. Where the heck did those come from? Good freaking luck. Let's see. Speaking about Poland, how about we improve relations with them so they don't eat us for breakfast? Too much, at least. Perhaps nibble a bit. Saxony is done. They really like us now. How's Denmark looking? Fine. Brandenburg, they really don't like us. Austria hates us more than they hate something they really hate. Could throw them at Augsburg, maybe? Maybe. Let's send them to France. Yeah. That's a good idea. Keep the big scary ones happy. The morale is really close here, actually. Okay, Bavaria won that. Or Bavarian company. That is interesting. Maybe... perhaps Poland isn't as scary as they look. I don't know. What would be really awesome, guys, is if you occupy these and then get a peace treaty where you tell Poland to return the cores to me. That would be awesome. And apparently we are finished here. That was fairly quick. Let's... I think we were just there. Let's go for... let's wait for him to return and send him to Lithuania. The big scary dudes. Württemberg, everyone's declaring war on the Palatinate. Those guys are toast. And I used to be involved in this nightmare. Not involved that very much now. I'm kind of happy about that. Military access from Milan. Whatever. Aachen, sure, knock yourself out. No idea what they're doing. Where is Milan? Milan's here. They are fighting Poland. Okay, that makes sense. Aachen is fighting Poland. Okay. It kinda makes sense that they want to access. Austria wants access. What are you up to? Fighting Würzburg and the Hansa. You can stay at home, Austria. Mamluks and Ottomans are fighting. Everyone's fighting but me. And soon I will be able to build something. A Bavarian revolt. Great, Bamberg's gonna explode. The ongoing oppression and exploitation of the Bavarian minority has finally reached its boiling point. The citizens of Bamberg have decided to take up arms against the oppressors. 6 regiments, I think we can handle that. And suppress minority until the 7th of November. Otherwise, we'll lose money and tax and stuff. Suppress them. Let's go here. Let's make sure we increase our army maintenance. Not good from a financial standpoint, but really something we have to do. We're gonna slow down and probably attack right about now. Claims on our rivals. We have managed to produce very legitimate documents which show that we have a historical claim on one of their provinces. Wittenberg. Okay. That's interesting. I chose not to get a claim on them. And then I got one automatically. That's kind of interesting. Actually think I will ask them to stick around for a little while. A few more days. Now, possibly. Sorry, tomorrow. No. Because that means they'll get another month of morale increase. Maxing out their morale before the battle. Gotta time it perfectly. Cologne cancelled their military access, and the Hansa wants military access, sure. Go to war with Austria, so they might go down there. The Battle of Bamberg, we won. Very nice, and they are fleeing towards Ansbach. We'll sit around and guard. And unfortunately we are now losing money. Let's go down here. Hopefully someone else will kill him. Hopefully they won't come back and bite me in the ass when they retreat. But knowing my luck, they probably will. And then they'll rout my army and destroy it. Very exciting. Very exciting right now. Don't want to speed up. Want to see what these guys do once they lose. This is important things. They decided to disappear. That is very nice. Very nice. We'll lower this even more to get our money back. And let's go back home. Actually, let's not go back home, let's go back there and let's boost this just a little bit. Because I believe this gives friendly troops thing. Which should hopefully help us. France declared war on Brittany. Good on you. I didn't even know Brittany was still alive. Good on them. We're suppressing some rebels over here. Points 3 are cancelled on military exits. No problem. We could boost, but no, we're saving. We're saving for tech. We're saving for tech. Tech and the manufacturing. I think we'll go for weapons. Brandenburg declared war. Oh. Bohemia University class of 1549. Sic Oculus, Sic Illuminus, Sic Ora Feribat. Whatever that means. I think it might be Latin, I have no clue. The 1549 graduating class at Bohemia University is exceptional. As the graduation festivities die down, whole classes of fresh graduates report for duty across the country. Where shall we direct them? To the administration or to sow 1,000 flowers? I'm not gonna go for prestige, it's good enough. We'll take the 10 administrative power. It'll come in use. And the province of Bamberg is now considered part of our patrimony. We shall defend it to the last drop of peasant blood. So the last thing we do will be to grant military access to Ulm so they can go die somewhere. Apparently Würzburg lost Thüringen to Brandenburg. Brandenburg's getting a bit too big for my taste. Not much I can do. And we will start converting the Bavarians into Czechs right here in Bamberg, turning them into a proper part of Bohemia. And guess next time we return, we'll wait some more to get some more money and build that freaking weapons manufactory in wherever it was, Erz I think. Yeah, they got iron. Iron weapons from Erz. It'll be splendid and spectacular.